This is my video on, it's like either, I can't really tell, it's on like self-harm or kind of like suicide. I know it's really depressing, but I just thought I'd talk about it because no one really talks about it, and I bet there's a lot of people who are just thinking to themselves, who maybe go through this, just thinking that they want someone to talk about it, or they want to hear what people have to say about it. I'm not judgmental of it at all. If anything, I'm not for it, but I understand what people are thinking, what's going on in their heads. I know a lot of people who self-harm at different ages. Probably the youngest age is 12, which is just, at 12 you should be playing with Barbies and going to like, I don't know, but at 12 you shouldn't even be having those thoughts in your head. You shouldn't even be seeing people going like with stories of self-harm. That it's stupid. Like 13, okay, 13, you have Facebook, you get all the things on the internet, you get close with you go to like secondary school, and people change and you change yourself, but 12 is just, it's not right. You shouldn't even have a reason at the age of 12 to be going through that. Sorry, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like I don't know, the oldest age that, there's not like a limit, there's not like an age limit of self-harming. Anyone can do it. It's not like, oh yeah, just go self-harm, don't worry about it. It's not like that, because it does make a great impact on your life and your family and your friends and your school and people to come in the future, and maybe people from your past. But when people self-harm, they don't understand like the impact that it makes on not only them but people around them. Like, what are you gonna say to people in like a month when say you stop self-harming and you have these scars on your body? What do you tell them? You can't just go around being like, oh yeah, I used to self-harm, because people are gonna make up rumours, and you're gonna be judged, and your self-esteem's gonna like lower, and it's awful. If you do it, like if you're at my age, I'm like 13, and if you're doing it like secretly, like if you're gonna do it like on your arms, on your legs, or anywhere, it's people think that you can do it and it can't, and people aren't gonna see the cuts. It's not true. People do it everywhere on their bodies, and someone's gonna see it. In PE, they're gonna see it on your legs, or they're gonna see it on your wrists, or wherever you choose to do it on your body. People are gonna see, and that's why you shouldn't do it in the first place. I know I shouldn't be saying this because a lot of people know that I've been through it, and a lot of people in my school have seen them. It's got to my family. My family, it did help. A lot of people, I used to talk to a lot of people. I still do talk to a lot of people about it, actually. I talked to my friend Callum, and he's such a great help, because he hasn't been through it himself, but a lot of people do it these days, so he knows what he's talking about, and he knows how to stop me, and he knows how to put me in a good mood to make me think I shouldn't self-harm. I've always asked myself the same question, and I've never been able to answer it. I don't think anyone can answer it. Why do we self-harm? It's like we do the things on the outside to kill the thing on the inside. If you're depressed, especially, you've got that thing inside you, and it's killing you, and hurting yourself. You're thinking that you're gonna hurt the thing inside, and it's just gonna go. Like chasing a bottle of aspirin with like alcohol, I know a lot of people have done, and then they say they haven't tried to commit suicide. They say they're just trying to get rid of it all. It's not like a headache. It's not. It's going to be in your life forever from then on, if you choose to do that. People people self-harm in different ways. Like, I know a lot of people cut themselves, but a lot of girls especially, this isn't just going out to girls because I'm sure guys do it, a lot of girls have like eating disorders, and they have them from thinking that they want to be perfect. A lot of girls in my school, in my year and years above, and probably the years under now compared to this, like from what they've seen, every girl wants to be perfect. They want the perfect hair, the perfect stomach, the gap in between your legs, the skinny arms, the beautiful like eyebrows, eyelashes, lips, face, they just want perfection. But starving yourself is not going to give you perfection. Guys aren't going to go for you if you do that. It's not right. And your family are going to start noticing that you're not eating. You're going to get ill, and you're going to think to yourself, why are you doing this? But it will take you time. Once you've cut, you can't go back. It's going to be there forever. It's always, depending on how deep it is, it's always going to be there on your body. Like, say I'm 13, I'm not going to have kids. Well, I am going to have kids, but not very young. Say I have kids in 15 years and they see scars on my body. What do I tell them? I don't want to tell them the truth, because I don't want them to ever, at teenage years, to go through it and think, well, my mum did it. She must have had a pretty bad reason to do it. So should I. It's disgusting. I know that you probably do it because you think you have no one to talk to, but you do. You may not want to talk to your parents, which I totally understand, because at this age you think that your parents will say, we're not going to judge you, we're going to listen to what you have to say. But probably at the end of that talk, even by just saying, Mum, Dad, I've done it again, they're not going to be happy. They're going to get you help, which you're not comfortable with. They're probably going to get you a counsellor, and you're going to have to sit there and tell this stranger, this adult who you've never even met in your life, all your worries and everything that's going on in your life. And how uncomfortable are you going to be doing that when you could easily be talking to someone close to your age, someone who's probably been through it before? Even if you talk to someone you've never even met before, they still have a lot to say. People hit like stories every day at all ages about people doing stupid things with their lives. And everyone has a different opinion on these sort of things. My opinion on self-harm is that, well, I don't know what to say, because I've been there, so I can't say it's wrong. But if you're going to do it, you need to understand that after you've done it, it's going to make such a difference to your life. If you're trying to be perfect, if you're not trying to even starve yourself and you just want to do it, in a month's time, you're going to look in like a photo, and even if you see them, you're going to think, why did I do that? What was going on in my head? What forced me to do that? The main reason is probably going to be bullying, because bullying, this age especially, it forces a lot of people to do it. So many people. Bullying's wrong. You shouldn't do it. People shouldn't do it. There should not be such thing as bullying. Like, if someone judges you on anything about yourself, you should just say back, okay, so you said that. What difference does my appearance make to your life? What's made you say that? Why are you questioning on my life? You must have no life if you're making such a fuss on mine. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say, because I'm not going to get myself upset, because that's just going to be embarrassing. But this is just a serious thing. People don't talk about it that much. It just goes around school, and you get judged by people younger than you, older than you, adults, like your friends' parents find out about it and they don't want you hanging out with them. It makes such a difference to your life. Even if you think you have a best friend, even at the point of you doing it, you have a best friend with you, and you think you can talk to them. It's inside. They're still judging you. They're thinking, "This is my best friend." It's gonna make them think that they're the reason you're doing it. Your family are gonna think that they're gonna judge themselves, thinking, "Well, I could have done something to stop her from doing this." Your teachers. Say one day your teachers have to come to school thinking one of their students has committed suicide or can't be in school, they're in hospital, they tried, they can't stop bleeding. How bad are those teachers going to feel that they didn't notice anything while you were just sitting in classroom? It makes such a difference to people's lives, and teenagers need to start understanding that it messes up their lives so much. It's crazy. So many people do it. So many people commit suicide. Such a young age. Like, you're going to have so much to do with your life. If you commit suicide as a teenager, it's just not worth it. It's just, you must have a proper reason to not want to live on for the next, I don't know, like 80 years of your probably amazing life, to just end it there and just stop it all. It's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, it's really late. I thought I'd just make a video on it. And I hope it gets to some people. So yeah, thanks guys.